Hello and welcome. This is Helaluddin Ahmed. In this video, I am going to discuss on completing the accounting cycle. This topic will help the student to prepare a worksheet and explain the process of closing the books. And this topic also helps the student to understand the content and purpose of a post-closing trial balance. So what is a worksheet? A worksheet is a multiple column form used in the adjustment process and in preparing financial statements. As its name suggests, the worksheet is a working tool. It is not a permanent accounting record. It is neither a journal nor a part of the ledger accounts. The worksheet is merely a device used in preparing adjusting entries and the financial statements. Companies generally computerized worksheets using an electronic spreadsheet program such as Microsoft Excel. The use of a worksheet is optional. When a company chooses to use one, it prepares financial statements from the worksheet. It enters the adjustment in the worksheet columns and then journalizes and posts the adjustment after it has prepared the financial statements. Thus, worksheets make it possible to provide the financial statements to management and other interested parties at an earlier date. So how to prepare a worksheet? There are some steps in preparing a worksheet. The first step is prepare a trial balance on the worksheet. And at very beginning, students need to prepare a worksheet format like this format. It is a 5-column worksheet format where the first column contains the trial balance, adjustments, then adjusted trial balance, income statement, and finally the balance sheet. So to prepare the trial balance on the worksheet, in the first column, it is necessary to prepare all the ledger amount to the trial balance, just like to prepare the general trial balance. In the next step, it is important to enter the adjustment in the adjustment columns. This is the adjustment columns, and students need to input all the adjustment according to debit and credit. And after completing the adjusting columns, in the third step, students need to adjust balance in the adjusted trial balance column. And this is the adjusted trial balance column where all the amounts will be adjusted according to debit and credit. And then it is necessary to extend adjusted trial balance amount to appropriate financial statements column. That is, all the adjusted trial balance item will be go to the income statement column and in the balance sheet column. Just like all the assets and liabilities and owner's equity item will be go to the balance sheet column. And all the revenues will be go to the income statement in credit column, and all the expenses will go to the income statement debit column. And in the final step, the total of the statements column compute the net income or loss and complete the worksheet. That is, all the column will be summing up to check that there is no arithmetical error. That is, the debit and credit column will be same, and it is necessary to identify the net income or loss. In our illustration, this is a net loss. That's why it is in the credit side, and it will also recorded in the balance sheet debit column. And after that, by summing up the debit column of balance sheet and credit column of the balance sheet, it will equal according to accounting equation. and after that the worksheet will be complete. Now let's talk about the process of closing the books. Closing the books occurs at the end of an accounting period. The process is to journalize and post closing entries and that rule and balance all accounts. In closing the books, companies make separate entries to close revenues and expenses to income summary. This is the important term, that is income summary. Actually, this is an artificial account prepared in case of closing the books, and there will be also, and the income summary will be closed also by at the end of the closing process, and the amount of income summary will transfer to the owner's capital and owner's drawings item will be transferred to the owner's capital. Only temporary account will be closed in the process of closing books. The temporary account means all the revenue accounts and all the expenses account as well as any kinds of drawings account. So what is post-closing trial balance? A post-closing trial balance contains the balance in permanent accounts that are carried forward to the next accounting period. The purpose of this trial balance is to prove the equality of these balances. And that's all for now. Thank you.